Hi everyone, welcome to Monday's English lesson. So it's the beginning of week 5 and it is the 1st of February today, so January has been and gone. So as always, can you please write your date and skill into your catch-up book? So the date is Monday the 1st of February 2021 and the skill is improve a text using the est suffix. Make sure you double check the spelling of February because it's a tricky one. Okay, pause the video, off you go. Well done. Okay, first of all, I would like to say a huge well done for all of your hard work on your non-chronological reports last week. We all loved reading everything that you sent through, so thank you so much for sending through those pictures. It's really lovely to see all of the different interesting facts that you came up with, because where you did your own research, and find out all of the things that you learned as well. And it's lovely to see how much some of you are writing. It's really great. So big well done, big pat on your back. I'm ready for another week. Okay, your starter today. So we are going to have a look at a new suffix to use in our writing today. So first of all, I'd like you to have a chat. You don't need to write anything in your books yet. Can you remember what a suffix is? And what is the word that we use to, what is the word called that makes sense on its own? What do we call those types of words that make sense on their own? So pause the video and have a chat. Well done. So a suffix is a group of letters that are put at the end of a word to change the word's meaning. So well done if you said that, good job. And the word that makes sense on its own is called a root word. So we add our suffixes to root words. So a suffix doesn't make sense, but a root word does. So when you add them together, it just changes the meaning of that root word. Well done if you got both of those, fantastic. Okay, which suffix have we been learning about recently? We've done a lot of work on it. Can you remember what it is? It's the ed suffix, isn't it? And how does this ed suffix change the word? What does it mean? So it puts the word in the past tense, doesn't it? So it's something that it means that word becomes something that has already happened. Okay, so for your starter then, I would like you please to pause the video and write down at least 3 examples of words with the ed suffix into your book. So make sure you're spelling it correctly. Remember, you use both of the letters for the suffix. And once you have done that, so at least 3, I reckon a few of you could do a lot more than that, come back and we'll talk through some of my ones that I came up with. Okay, so sorry, the postman's just walking up my drive. Oh no, he's going next door. Don't worry, it's fine. Okay, so here are some of the words that I thought of when I was doing this PowerPoint. So see if you can read them with me. This one, what does this one say? Jumped, well done. This one, it's a tricky one, this one. Laughed, well done. This one, finished. This one, we're all very good at this one. Talked, well done. This one, sprinted. So that's running really fast, isn't it? And finally this one, played. I played in the garden. Well done. Good job if you got any of those. You can give yourselves a tick if you got them spelt correctly. If you used different words, you can get your adult to check them and tick them, or your partner if you're in school, and you can give them a tick. Well done. Okay, on to today's lesson then. Talk to your talk partner. Can you spot the suffix that we are going to be using today? So I'd like you to pause the video and read through these words on your own and see if you can spot today's suffix. Okay, so we've got coolest, tallest, fastest, slowest, smallest, and brightest. So today's suffix is est or est. Well done. If you noticed, it was in the skill as well, wasn't it? It was a handy hint there. So next thing I would like you to do then is pause the video and have a little chat or a think. How does this suffix, the est suffix, change the meaning of these words? So pause the video and have a chat. Well done. So the est suffix, or the est suffix, changes the word by adding the meaning of most. Okay, so, saying the most small or the most slow, it sounds a bit odd, doesn't it? It doesn't really make any sense. So that's why we add the est suffix at the end. So let's have a look at some of these words. So coolest basically means the most cool. Fastest is the most fast, whoever's the most fast, or whatever's the most fast. Tallest, the most tall, well done. Slowest, of course, the most slow. Smallest is the most small. And brightest is the most bright. So as you can see, some of those words don't make sense. The most tall and the most small definitely don't make sense, do they? So that's why this est suffix is so important. Okay, task 1 then. We're going to have a go at playing suffix bingo. Now, I'm not sure how well this is going to work because it is virtual, but let's just give it a go. So firstly, I would like you to use a ruler or a straight edge if you haven't got a ruler at home to draw a 6 square grid into your catch-up book, and this will become your bingo card. Okay, so you can pause the video and draw this into your book now. Well done. Right, next, I would like you to choose 6 of these words and write one of the words into each box, just like we do when we're doing bingo. So, we're talking really fast today. So make sure that you do use these words on the slide because these are the ones that will pop up. It's great if you can think of any others, but keep them in your head and we can use them later. Pause the video, off you go. Okie dokie. Right, now, as each word comes onto the screen, you need to have a go at reading it out loud. So I want you to make sure that you are reading this out loud. And if you get stuck, you can ask your adult to help, but have a go on your own first. It's really important we keep up our reading skills. I know lots of you are. And if you've got it on your grid, then you can use a colour pencil if you want to, or just your normal pencil to put a cross through that word. Now, you will need to be able to see the word that you've written for a task that we're going to do after this. So make sure you don't scribble it out, just put one big X through the word, or just one line if you want to. Okay, get ready then. Have you got this word? So read it out loud. What does it say? So it's sweetest. Cross that off if you've got that one on your bingo card. Okay, next one. Remember, you can pause the video if you need a little bit longer. What does that say? Smoothest. Well done. Cross that one off if you've got that. This one. Remember to pause the video if you need to. Tallest. Well done if you read that one out. Cross that off if you've got that on your card. What does this one say? Have a go at reading it out loud, not just in your head. So it says smallest. Well done if you got that one. Cross it off, of course. And this one. Loudest. Loudest. Well done. Have a go at crossing that one off if you got that. Good job. I wonder if anyone's got all of these so far. Shortest. Well done if you read that one out loud. And of course, cross it off. I wonder if anyone's got bingo yet, because that's 6 words, isn't it? What does that one say out loud, remember? Hardest. Well done. Coldest. Oh, it's coldest. Well done. Cross them off, of course. I wonder if you've got bingo yet. Make sure you call it out that you've got bingo if you do. What's this one saying? Lightest. Well done. It's got an I trigraph in there, hasn't it? I. Well done. Cross that off. Strongest. Oh, sorry, I read that one out quite quickly. Well done if you did read that one out. If not, sorry if I beat you to it there. Cross that one off if you've got that one in your grid. Is anyone still waiting for the last 2, I wonder? Can't wait to see when you send them through. Right, this one. What does that say? Remember to say it out loud first. Then you can cross it off. Softest. Well done. And the last one. Darkest. Well done. Cross that one off. And well done if you carried on reading them out loud, even if you had got bingo. Good job. I'm not sure who won, of course, because I can't see you all, but fab job. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, task 2 then. So there are 3 tasks for today. So we're on our second one. For your second task, I'd like you to choose 3 of the words that you had on your bingo card. So as I said, you hopefully didn't scribble them out because you need to still be able to see them. And I'd like you to see if you can put them into a sentence. So you can just tell your partner the sentence, or you could say it in your head. Can you fit those words into a sentence? And then as your challenge, I'd like you to have a go at writing it into your book. So make sure you've got your capital letter at the beginning, your finger spaces and your full stop at the end, of course, and make sure that you are spelling your words correctly. So let's have a little look at some of my examples. So I had, the sweetest flavour is cherry. So which is our EST word in that one? Sweetest, well done. Next one. The middle of the night is the darkest. So where's the EST suffix, which word? Darkest, well done. And finally, I think January is the coldest month. So where's my EST suffix? In coldest, well done. So hopefully now January's over, February might feel a little bit warmer, because I don't know about you, but it's been very cold this month. So I will put up the rest of the words for you to have a look at as well, if you'd like to, once you've done your 3 sentences, if you'd like to maybe choose a different one that you don't have on your bingo card, you could have a go at that. But pause the video and have a go at putting your EST words into some sentences now. Okay, well done. Right, task 3 then. It's your final task for today. We've just got our plenary after this. So finally, you are going to use your new skills that you've learnt in this lesson to edit these sentences. So I would like you to spot the mistakes and then write them correctly into your book. So I'm not going to read through these. I'd like you to have a go at reading through them. If you need help, of course, you can ask your adult. If you're in school, you can ask the teachers that are there to help you. But I'd like you to have a go at reading them first, correcting that spelling and writing into your book. And once you've finished, come back and we will read through them together and you can give them a tick. We'll give you feedback. Okay, pause the video, off you go. Okay, well done. So, my purple pencil is the lightest. Well, it doesn't say lightest, does it? It says lightst. That's not a word. So, what's wrong with this spelling? What have I missed out? Hopefully you said we need an E in our EST. So if you spotted that and you've corrected it, give yourself a big tick. Well done. Okay, then this one. Granite is the hardest rock I know. So granite is a type of rock. What's wrong with my word hardest? Because it sounds right, hardest. But is it spelt correctly? No, again, it needs an E instead of an I, doesn't it? An E instead of an I. Can you give yourself a tick if you spotted that one? If not, you can just correct it now. Okay, my softest blanket is the blue one. My softest blanket is the blue one. What's wrong with softest? Of course, you've spotted it needs to have a T at the end. Our suffix isn't ESD, is it? It's EST. So that D should become a T. So well done, give yourself a tick if you spotted that. And finally, I am the shortest person in my class. So what's wrong with shortest? Hopefully you spotted there's no They forgot it, that's not a word. They forgot the E in the EST suffix and they've just put the ST. I've lost my mouse, there it is. So in here, between the T and the S, you need to have put an E, an E. Give yourself a tick if you spotted that and got that right. Well done, guys. Okay, finally then, on to our plenary. So again, if you're running out of time for the lesson, the allotted time that you've given for this lesson, then you don't always need to do the plenary in full. It's just however much time you've got left. Please don't worry if you are running out of time. I know there was a lot of discussion time in this lesson. But for our plenary today, it would be great if you can have a little look back through your non-chronological report and you can use your knowledge of the EST suffix that we have been learning today and apply it into your sentences and maybe correct it if you've tried to use the EST suffix but spelt it slightly wrong. Or if you're feeling brave and you're feeling up for a challenge, can you add a sentence that's somewhere in your report that's got one of those EST words that we've talked about today? So you might say that the kangaroo is the largest, the red kangaroo is the largest type of kangaroo. So we've got largest as your EST. Of course, you don't have to use that one. You can come up with your own, as always. Okay, well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed our lesson today. And I will see you later. Take care. Bye.